And now, the Healy Teslo H.G. Wells Morning Report with two-time Closed Circuit Closey Award nominee, Healy Teslo. And now, Healy Teslo.
Good morning. I'm Healy Teslo. Today's top story, thanks to budget cuts, the AV lab has been combined with woodshop. When asked to comment, Vice Principal Hackett said, quote, "Your fancy pants cameras don't grow on trees," unquote. In other news,
the whole report is 30 minutes. Can't you wait?
In other stories, Principal Tillywhack and the H.G. Wells School Board are on a critical 6-week fact-finding mission in Tahiti. Tillywhack said the mission is exhausting, but
Sorry, but we need the floor back.
Well, we're using it for our
we arranged for a principal for a day competition. The lucky winner will experience the simulated thrill of pretending to run our school for an entire school day. I'm listening. Whoever wins will conduct morning assembly, pick the lunch entree, nothing with slappy in the title, please, and have their picture in the school paper. To qualify, students must have a C+ or better average and American citizenship.
Principal for a day could be an amusing prologue to a little story I like to call Ruler of the Universe, the Rise and Rise of Pim Diffie.
In other news.
Meet a boy named Phil and his family on vacation from the 22nd century. Got a rented time machine and they're on their way to a time way back in the day. So now it's Phil of the future, keeping it together just as best as he can. Phil of the future, he's a 22nd century man. On a holiday through history, but the final destination was a mystery. Something on a time machine had blown, so they ended up right here in our time zone. So now it's Phil of the future, never knew in history is where he would land. Phil of the future, he's a 22nd century man. Phil of the future, he's a 22nd century man.
Running for principal for a day, Myers? Gee, it'd be a shame if word got out about your part in last week's Irish stew incident. Hey, Bedrosian. I understand you let your sister try out all her new hairstyles on you first. How do you think that'll play in the debates? Anyone else here secretly pathetic? Vice Principal Hackett, reliving your childhood.
Nowhere in my pocket guide to the school bylaws does it say that a faculty member can't run. Principal for a day will allow me to showcase my compassion, wisdom, and sensitivity. So stay out of my way or I'll crush you like a silverfish.
Face it, you're a limp daisy square in the path of avalanche Pim.
See you at the debate.
Looky here. Let's see your citizenship papers. Yeah, that's what I thought. Mommy. Hackett lies, Hackett lies, Hackett lies.
Ready when you are.
Welcome to the Principal for a Day debates. I'm your moderator, Healy Teslo. As per guidelines, questions have been submitted by students. Mr. Diffie?
Yes, our first question is for Pim and comes from defensive lineman Sally Bruenschweiger, who asks, what will you do to increase the role of girls' sports?
Let me just start by saying there's no real proof to the allegations that Vice Principal Hackett has taken school funds and spent them to add a media room to his house. I don't think charges that he's a crook have any place in this debate, and I won't be the one to raise them.
It's not true.
I hope that answers your question.
It doesn't. Our next question. This debate hurls corn. It's not a question. Pim, you said this school is for the birds. Why would you want to be principal of such a school?
I did say this school is for the birds. And the bird I mean is the majestic eagle. When I'm principal, I'll make sure this school spreads its wings and soars to the brightest heaven of pride and achievement. This man swallows his gum!
Mr. Hackett, Pim has leveled some serious accusations against you. Embezzlement, abuse of office, unorthodox gum disposal. Would you like to respond?
I'd be happy to. I have never had... A little warm in here. This is the first that I've even heard of. Sweet Sue.
What are you hiding underneath all that sweat, Mr. Hackett?
These charges are ridiculous. It is broiling in here.
Or is it just the salty truth pouring out of your face?
Doesn't look good for you.
Oh, naive little Danny. Your innocence
finds and uses me. Hey, everybody! Italian ices! Accepting this frozen treat legally obligates you to vote Pim Diffie. And sign here. Just sign right here. Thank you. Sign right here. The votes are in, and it's official. Our principal for today is Pim Diffie. Little is known about the early years of this apple-cheeked young go-getter. But what I do know is... Hey! Phil, do you believe this? I'm trying to prepare my Pim perspective, and the shop class is making cakes!
It's bogus. I mean, the entire school's starved for news, and you just get shoved aside. You making 3 copies of this?
Oh yay, oh yay! Prepare for an audience with our esteemed principal for a day, the wise bestower of all that is...
Work on that intro. Too flowery. As a gift for all who put me in power, I'm increasing funding for all craft shops and clubs. The AV Club gets its funding back. Whoa, whoa. Take a deep breath there, Stretch. Yes, the AV Club gets its funding back, but there's going to be a change in the primetime lineup. Oh, what kind of change? Tesla, you're out. Little Danny, you're in. But you can't...
This just it. Shop class will now work with Ceramics Club to produce statues, murals, and other forms of art commemorating Pim.
I don't know, Pim. I mean, your head's getting pretty big. There may not be enough clay.
Oh, don't talk back to your principal, son. I'd hate to have to expel you.
Fine. Expel me. Give me a mark for bad citizenship. It doesn't matter, because you're just principal for a day. One day.
One day is all I need.
Do you have an appointment?
Neil, good to see you. You look well. Have a seat.
Listen, Pim.
Just pretend it isn't there. Licorice?
Listen, Pim, you... Oh, actually, I will. Thank you. You may have fooled all the students here, but it takes more than a rigged election to pull the hypoallergenic wool over my eyes. You've taken every cent of the school budget and spent it on silliness. You can't do it.
Can't I? According to the school bylaws, a popularly elected principal has very broad powers.
But I've lived by these school bylaws, and now they mock me. Fine, Pim. Go wild. Have a pizza party. Get spa treatments for everyone. But do it today. Because tomorrow, I'm taking this school back whether you like it or not. Can I just get a couple more? They're delicious.
Think we got enough footage for you to cut together?
Oh yeah. There might be a couple of gaps, but you'll never even notice. We interrupt this constant surveillance of you for an important message from your newly elected leader. All hail Pim.
Hail me. I have sad news to report. Vice Principal Neil Hackett has stopped sweating long enough to reveal his true feelings. The footage you're about to witness is unedited and disturbing, but we felt it needed to be seen. Get a load of this.
The students here are all losers. So I've taken every cent of the school budget and spent it on spa treatments for myself. Ha! Suckers!
I'm Neil Hackett.
And I approve this message.
And who's gonna believe that?
It's all lies. I mean, it's the work of some fiendish genius.
Vice Principal Hackett, considering this scandalous discovery, I've drafted your resignation. And signed it for you. I regretfully accept.
You can't do this!
Let's see what the school charter has to say about this situation.
Article 3. Should the vice principal, that's you, be found guilty of gross misconduct, as what you did, the acting principal, that's my girl Pim, has the right to fire said vice principal. And we're back to you.
Clipboard. Parking clicker. Bullhorn. Oh, and Neil?
What?
I didn't mean your name, I meant Neil. The time is mine! I'm principal for life! I'm okay.
Pim Force 1 is landing! Our leader is arriving!
in the box. Take them away. I've decided I need someone to serve me. I'll be holding interviews for a new vice principal in my office. There'll be free smoothies and face painting.
She's buying people's affection. I mean, are these pin bucks actually worth anything?
I'm not even allowed to do my daily report anymore. It's so empty. Phil, can I tell you the news?
I'll tell you the news. The news is we're gonna do something about this.
Are you thinking of a plan? Because I'm just looking serious. Is everyone here?
Yes. We are now the Resistance. We'll keep everything secret and figure out a way to bring Pym down. And the first thing we need...
It's codenames. Yeah.
I was gonna say we need a plan. But yeah, we can do codenames. All right, we'll call you... White Panther.
That is so neat. Oh, and you'll be Mr. Fuzzy Bear.
I give you a name like White Panther and I get Fuzzy Bear? I don't think so. Call me Midnight Cobra.
Okay. Midnight, whatever. Fuzzy Bear.
Beloved leader, your first applicant for vice principal has arrived.
Send him in. Dad, what are you doing here?
I just came by because you forgot your lunch, because that's the kind of guy I am. I'm also thorough, a team player, detail-oriented, and good with numbers. My biggest weakness? Tough one. I'd have to say caring. Too much.
Dad, you're not getting the job.
I have a job. If you could just look over the resume.
Okay, Mr. Fuzzy Bear. Give me a wizard and I'll spy on Pym. Sorry, Midnight Cobra.
I'll do it.
How come you get to use a wizard all the time?
Because I'm the one from the future.
Oh, right, the future, where apparently nobody shares.
Hey, sweet cheeks. Yeah, Yoda here. I'm a millionaire businessman and I got my own jet. Make me your VP and you're in for a taste. You like?
Hackett, quit wasting my time. Private jet? You lease a 1982 Bravada hatchback.
Hey, Pym, don't you think these interviews are kind of wasting your time? I mean, we both know you're going to make me VP, right?
What do you mean?
Well, this is all for show. I mean, I'm like your right-hand guy.
Little Danny. You're a sidekick, and a good one, but that's all you're ever going to be.
But I could...
Sidekick.
But see, if I...
Sidekick.
Sidekick.
Hey! Ex-Vice Principal Hackett, we need to talk to you.
Get in these lockers. The cameras can't see us.
We're gonna get you your job back.
Mr. Fuzzy Bear and I have a plan.
Ooh, a plan. Well, if you have a plan, then everything's gonna be righty-tighty in no time. It involves humiliating Pym. Ooh, good plan. What do I do? Absolutely nothing. Just look the other way and promise us we don't get detention when it's all over. Show me the other way, I'll look it. Deal. Now, what's this Fuzzy Bear? Oh. Resistance code names. Not my department. Ooh, code names. I want one. You don't need one. I want to be Lance Tankman. You don't do anything. Lance Tankman. Okay, yeah, you're Lance Tankman. Yeah, I'm Lance Tankman.
I'm scared. And then, when Pym leaves the Pym Education Center, we grab her.
It's a great plan, except that it requires Navy SEALs extraction team, 3 amphibious vehicles, and airspace clearance over 6 states.
It's easy to poke holes in any plan, Phil.
I'm sorry, it's just a 2-person resistance movement ain't quite cutting it. Quick, lights.
Hey, little Danny, what's up?
Don't play innocent. I hear from a certain Lance Tankman, you two are looking to move against our leader.
No, we're not.
We're not moving.
We're just sitting. Here, making birdhouses.
Do you expect me to believe that there's no resistance movement?
Yep.
Shoot. I was hoping to help.
You? Why?
I just want things the way they used to be. With Pym ruthlessly controlling people's lives, I hardly ever see her anymore.
I think someone from Pym's inner circle we could really make something happen.
Welcome to the Resistance, little scorpion.
Sure, it's Scorpion. I'm stuck with Fuzzy Bear.
Excuse me?
Nothing.
Yeah, and so the ceramics lab just needs you to post the new bobblehead dolls.
Merchandising, excellent.
This isn't the ceramics lab. I'm sorry, Pam. This hurts me inside.
I'm gonna hurt your outside.
This is White Panther. The chicken has flown the coop.
Can we just do this?
Roger. Ready? This is Keely Tesla with our beloved principal. And a look back at her first 100 hours in power. Tell me, Principal Pym, would you consider yourself a success so far?
Why, yes, Keely, I would.
And would you also consider yourself a lying thief to a swindling the student body?
Why, yes, Keely, I would. I am a crook. Trash! You and your clever questioning. You've tricked me.
Phil.
That locked door doesn't stand a chance against my wizard. Ignorant sheep.
Yeah, I'm a student here.
Phil. Don't make me laugh, Phil. You can't wizard me from there.
Don't listen to these people. I'm the real Pym. I'm the real... Oh, grape juice!
This has been Keely Tesla with a look at the real Principal Pym. Oops.
Hey, everybody! Who's ready for some more Italian ices?
Vice Principal Neal, you're back in the saddle again.
Well, looks like Lance Tankman's happy.
Yeah, it was fun being in the Resistance. What else can we resist?
How about Fish Stick Friday in the cafeteria?
Perfect. But we're gonna need entirely new code names.
All right, but this time I get to pick. All right, you can be Kitten Velour, and I'll be Dash Unicorn.
Okay.
Wait, no.
Too late.
Dash Manly? Hey, Keel, you think us for getting his job back could get us more funding for the AV club? I mean, with that money, we could do a new editing bay, maybe even a new camera?
I kind of spent the money already.
But what did you spend it on?
I'm on a 5. Watch.
This is the H.G. Wells Report with anchor gal Keely Tesla. Little Danny Dawkins with the weather. And now, Keely Tesla.
Good morning. I'm Keely Tesla with the news.
Wow, this doctor can talk to animals, and they can talk back. Eddie Murphy and Raven star in Disney Channel's premiere of Dr. Dolittle, premiering tonight at 8/7 Central, here on Disney Channel.